Hello, my name is Erica Tucker. Welcome to my channel, Healing Beyond the Veil. Let's have a little angel message for you today. I am a channel, so please bear with me as the energy manifests itself. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for following and subscribing. Thank you. Let's see what the angels have today. Let's be this one. Okay, displacement. Let's feel the energy. Okay, this feels like a vibrational displacement, a feeling of displacement. Okay, so it's a bit like feeling a change needs to occur, but it hasn't happened yet. So it's this feeling of uneasiness or being not in the right place. A trust needs to come forward, a feeling of trust. Sometimes you can, those of you who are more sensitive, or those of you who actually are just feeling this but need to logically identify it, let go of that. Okay. You can perhaps already feel the shift in energy that's taking place before the manifestation comes, before the energy actually happens, or the things that start to move occur. Okay, and so this is not necessarily a negative experience that you're feeling, just that feeling of uneasiness or that feeling of transition between changes. Okay, just remember that everything happens, or so many things happen for the greater good. Okay, and whether that's a spiritual experience, whether that's moving you into the physical place where you need to be, or whether it's just this experience in itself, and these feelings in itself are part of the experience that you're supposed to have at this time, and how it can benefit you in moving forward. Okay, so what this is letting you know is that the change is coming, the shift spiritually, energetically, planetary, however it is that you want to see this. It's already, the cogs are already in motion, things are already happening. Okay, and this feeling, what you can feel of being unsettled or between things, or just feeling like I don't want to be here anymore, but I can't make a choice, or I can't move just yet, or I feel that something needs to change because I've got this feeling of change within me, something needs to change, but I don't know what action to take. Now, there's a programming and a belief system here that we always constantly need to be taking action, and this is not the case here. If you're feeling like this, sometimes it's an important thing to just have self-care at this time. Understand that what you're experiencing is just the energy before something has physically manifested. Okay, so this is one to trust the universe and trust yourself that you will receive inspired guidance of action to take when the time is right to take it. The more self-care that you give yourself during this time, the more grounded you will be when this inspired action takes place. Okay, that feeling of displacement makes you feel like you want to do this action, or you want to do that action, or that you just want to do everything, or you just want to do nothing. It's like an overwhelming energy feeling. It can feel kind of exhausting. It can also feel like you need to figure it out, that you need to get the bottom of something, even if you need to figure out what planets are doing what, or what star sign you are, and what that means today, or get the tarot cards out and do another reading and another reading and another reading because you can't figure it out. And it's just like, maybe you're just literally picking up all these two different timelines, or these different energies going around and floating around as things are changing spiritually for you, for your family, for the things that are going on around you, and you're just picking it all up and you're just feeling it. And you kind of, that's a human nature of needing to be grounded and needing to have a path and needing to feel like you've got a purpose or a position. You need to feel safe. Okay, and having that energy feeling of displacement makes you feel like you're not doing something right, or is that feeling of not being safe? Okay, so this is where that self-care comes in, and a huge amount of trust here for the universe and for yourself. And I am safe. The universe always has my back, even if right now it doesn't feel like it, or everything that's manifesting around me. Thank you. I've also got another one coming through of when we are so focused on manifesting and doing our affirmations and following our spiritual path and following our guidance, and yet the world around us and our immediate vicinity feels like it's falling apart, that feels like you're not manifesting anything at all, or you're manifesting chaos. Sometimes that is part of new things coming through. We're getting rid of the old stuff and we're bringing new stuff in. And in which case, you know, like when you're tidying something and you're organizing something, what does it look like? It looked tidy first, okay, even though you knew that it wasn't, and that things needed to be sorted out and organized and needed to go. In order to do that, don't you have to pull everything out of the cupboard? You have to empty out all the boxes. You have to just, you know, make a mess. You literally have to make a mess before you can organize, before you can clean, before you can get to the back of the shelves and find out what's there and give it a good spring cleaning. You need to, there's more chaos and more mess in the process of organizing and tidying and new beginnings. Just remember that as when you're feeling displaced, when you're feeling these energies and emotions, sometimes those old feelings are coming back, or those old memories are coming back, that are literally just there to cleanse, to go, oh my god, am I still holding on to that? Have I still got that? Oh, that needs to go. And it's just like time to just like, whoa, have I still got that? And then let it go, ready for new wonderful things to come in. And actually you have some wonderful things, you've manifested and you've created some wonderful things for yourself, for your loved ones, and for life, okay? And but you can't always recognize these wonderful things or see them for the beauty of who they are when they're surrounded with all the other rubbish, and they're surrounded with all the other negative things or things that don't serve. So this feeling of displacement is literally just getting rid of all the old, getting rid of things that don't serve. But sometimes when you have to get rid of the old, you have to look at it and recognize that it is old and needs to go. Okay, so this is the same with emotions, and the same with feelings, belief systems, and memories. You're like, well, I need to change that. I'll need to sort of look at that, or just put that back in the box, or, you know, just get rid of that one and change it for what it actually is. Don't be afraid of this feeling of displacement. Sometimes it's literally just the process of moving from one place to another, of changing your vibration from one vibration, raising it up to another, which is clearing out the other stuff. It's that transition period of pulling everything out of the boxes, pulling everything out of the cupboards, giving it all a good clean, ready to organize it and put it back, and take some stuff to the charity shop, or sell some stuff on you know, auction sites. You know, this is literally what this feeling is. It's like, you can use the other metaphor of moving house. You've chosen, you need to move house, you need to go from A to B, but that period in between, which literally just sucks all the energy out of you, with all the solicitors and the estate agents and the transferring of money and giving them documents, and then everything is upheaval and putting in boxes. But you know that where you're going to is going to better serve you or your family for whatever reason, or that you have to trust that it will. Okay, it's just that process, and that process, it doesn't take 24 hours. It can literally take months or weeks. Okay, and so if you are having this period, you could have the whole of 2024 feeling displaced. Some of your the physicalness around you, the where you are living and the conditions that you're living in might feel displaced. You might feel like, I've only been able to do 6 months rent, or, you know, I don't feel settled. I don't feel like I'm you know, stable and at home. You know, this is just that feeling of, this is just where you are right now. So trust it, no matter, you know, whether it's a week or whether it's a year of feeling like this, or having things around you in your physical environment to represent this, you haven't done anything wrong in manifesting, okay? In actual fact, you could be doing exactly the right thing, and whatever you've been experiencing or feeling is just part of clearing out the old, ready to bring in the new. And especially those of us who are doing this collectively as a family, then it's not just about you that's having to get things in order, to get things into place. It's your partner, it's the children, it's perhaps other family members or pets. You know, it's all of them together, and you could be up to speed and be like, right, I know where we need to go, and I'm doing all the things that are necessary. I've cleaned all the cupboards, but you have to wait, for instance, for your children to finish school or for the term break to start, or you have to wait for your partner to finish their job properly. You know, there's many other things that could be not just about you, but you're manifesting the future for your family, okay, as well. And it's that having that trust in their path and their destiny just as much as it is yours, okay? So the thing is, it's okay to lose yourself a little bit and to feel low and to go through all of these displaced emotions, because you're also showing to your family that you could feel displaced and still be okay. You can feel displaced and still have an awesome Christmas. You can feel displaced emotionally and then pick yourself back up and have some ice cream and have a good laugh about it later. You showing your children, you're showing your loved ones how displacement is perfectly normal, is perfectly fine, so that when your children grow up and they feel displaced, or they feel that they don't have that stability that they are used to at home, that they remember, oh yeah, mum lost it for a little while there, but then she came back and we all had a good laugh. You know, yeah, I recognised how not to push her buttons and then we had a good laugh, and she taught me how to go through my emotions as I'm feeling displaced, but she also taught me how to organise. She taught me what was important, what I needed to keep, and what I was right to get rid of. So there's so many teachings and so many blessings, and actually those families who perhaps move around frequently, they actually can have a closer bond. You're learning more from each other than you perhaps are from outside influences, and this can create a really wonderful network of community within your family, and you learn so much about yourself and each other together. And this is so feeling displaced. Thank you. Also get another vibration come through as don't worry about what other people have and what it looks like for other people. So other people have been in the home for 30 years. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, we've had 4 homes, that kind of thing. What the community tells you where you should be living, or what you should be experiencing at this age, or as a family unit. You know, everybody's families are different, everybody's life is different and looks different. So don't lose yourself in the comparison to what you think that you should be providing for your family, what you believe, or what other people tell you that you should be providing for your children, or what you should be providing as a parent or as a partner, okay, or even for yourself. Just, you can almost really get yourself lost by comparing your now to somebody else's experience. So pull yourself out of that, turn off your social media, watch some movies instead of the news and things like that. Just really trust the process of this. And this in itself is a huge blessing, full of wonderful spiritual development and lessons, one of love with yourselves and your family, one of really understanding what's important for yourself and your family, especially the things that we have, that we collect to make ourselves feel secure. So much joy can be experienced within this, and so many blessings, so many friendships can be made, so many experiences can be had. So please don't worry and fret about this emotional feeling or the physical feeling experience of being displaced, because the universe has your back. Um, just go with it. Go with it and trust your manifestations, trust in the universe, trust in your loved ones, and trust your path, and trust where you are right now. Thank you so much. Angel blessings.